Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to the stream. It's Clumsy Trucking Friday. Hey Peyton, you're the first one in. Just adjust my lighting a bit. That seems a bit too weak. Maybe that will do. Yeah. Alright. So, ETS2 1.28 is out, along with ATS officially out, no longer in beta or beta, as some of you would say. And as part of the update in ETS2, they did release this facelift version of DAF Euro 6, which is perfect because I wanted to buy a new truck today and see how it goes. Hey Alex. Yeah, it was a lucky reverse. If I'm honest, I didn't really expect that we could do it, but I think the video helped. I think the video helped a bit in terms of understanding the concepts. So how have you guys been doing? Have you upgraded to 1.28? One second, let me just finish a message here. Right. Hey bro. Hey Shane. Doesn't respond to you moving your mouse. That doesn't sound good. What happened? Is this since the update? Right, let's get right to it. I was actually configuring a truck right before the stream, but then you know that I hate this feature. You know when you configure everything, you're ready to buy it, and then when you buy it, turns out you're out of garage space. So you can't just buy a garage right there and then. You can't upgrade your garage. You have to go out. And when you go out, all the changes you've done get lost. That's what happened. So we'll be configuring the truck from scratch, but it'll be fast. I know a lot of people are not fans of the truck config part, but we'll try to make it fast, and in that way, you'll also be able to see the facelift changes for the DAF Euro 6. Right, so let's get that one. Buy online. You upgraded. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you might have to revert that. I think they're planning on releasing ProMods 2.18 just for the compatibility with 1.28. And then ProMods 2.20 will probably be released a few weeks later. I think that's the direction they're going. Not really sure though. Cool. At least it works, Shane. Whatever works, right? So, I did download Flemming V's mods, tandem mods. This is going to be the first time we'll be having a tandem, and this will be the first time I'm going to try something like this. So, hopefully it doesn't end up in a disaster. We'll see though. 8x4 tandem, don't really need that. 6x4 is okay. Engines, it seems like there are two new engines, the 480 and the 530, both marked with the 2017. Actually, there are four new engines, it seems. Now, I'm not sure if these will be covered by Krishbom's and why does it seem like the music is a bit too loud? One sec. Let me adjust that a bit. There, one notch lower. 2.18 is out now. Oh wow, okay, that's good. Wow, that was fast. Alright, so that was indeed the direction they went. That's very kind of them to really time it with the release, so people will already be able to upgrade and still have ProMods. That's very kind of them. Right, so we are in ProMods 2.20. For those who haven't been updated with the channel, I've been lucky enough to get into the beta for ProMods 2.20, so we have it. This is not public release yet, so there will be a couple of bugs. It's not yet ready for release. It's mostly smooth, but there are some hiccups here and there. Hey pro gamer, how are you? Still a little loud. Really? Okay, let me lessen it one more. Hey Bear, thanks for the host. That one? Just your phone. Okay. Bring it back then. Alright, so let's go with the 480. Now, the bad thing about this is I have my doubts if this will be covered by Krishboom's DAF stock engine sound. It might not be because these are new engines. So what we might be hearing are default SES sounds from this facelift, but we'll give it a chance. So we'll see if they've improved their engine recording results or something. Hey Batman, yeah, I remember you. How are you? It's been quite a while. 12-speed retarder, let's take that. Now, this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is how the old DAF interior looked like. This is how the facelift looks like. Isn't it much more cool looking? Much classier, definitely. The camera in front, I think that's the one for determining the distance between you and the vehicle in front, right? That one's been moved up here. And then we have a few changes like in the dials there. You can see that. This one here as well, there's like a dial there now. And then in the dashboard, it's also a bit different. My bad. It's also a bit different if you compare that and that. So this is more modern. I have been contacted by the ProMods team directly. So they gave me a chance to show it to other people. Hey Tay. And sorry, can't see your name. Black text and all. Let me try and check that out. PXG? There we go. I saw your name finally. I'm playing this on Steam, yes. Did they add anything in España? So there is... they did share just a small file. A JPEG file. Let me share it with you guys. How do I do this? I can add an image. And then I can say load this up. Hopefully I load the right image. By date. Let's try that one. Yeah, do you guys see it? This is the list of all the ProMods cities that have been added. Let me make it larger. Okay, that should be clearer. That one. You guys see it? Hopefully. So with that, we see there are 2 new cities in Spain. These are Lleida and Huesca. I'm not sure where those are. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Okay. How much is this game? I'm not sure right now. You can check out on Steam. It's probably around, I don't know, 15 bucks. It does go on sale often though. Often does. Dayton Walker, thank you for following. And sorry for sorry for announcing your name if you're a lurker. I kind of forgot there. My bad. Apologies. No one heard the thing, right? No one heard the thing. Someone made the Hawaii map on ATS. Why is that a sad face? Is it not good? Alright, so anyway, that's how the facelift looks like. I'm not sure how the dashboard looks like with the new facelift changes, but it does look pretty cool. Like comparing it with the standard, with the wood. I hate that wood panel there, the wooden panels. This is how the standard looks like. And the exclusive one looks like that. Now, personally, I'm more of a fan of the standard. This one, the standard facelift versus the exclusive. But I don't know, that's just me. Alright, anyway. Thank you for following. Alright, now I won't forget to not mention the name. So lurker friends, lurk away. You're more than welcome here. Thank you for following. Appreciate it. And if you want to participate with the chat, feel free to just say hi or say anything. LPC, hello. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Sorry if I'm missing some messages, guys. The chat is going faster than what I'm used to usually. Ah, okay, cool, good. Keyboard and mouse, yes, it's possible. Some people use keyboard and mouse to play, and it still works. It's just a matter of getting used to. Summer sale, cool. You like the wood? Ah, okay. So, yeah. To each his own, I guess. Thanks for the host, Reese. Or Rice. I'll pronounce it as Reese, okay, if that's fine. Hey, David. Ah. Hey, Caso. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Wow, it's a bit late there, isn't it? Glad you made it fine. Still awake. Basically copy and paste the entire base map. Wow. That doesn't sound too exciting. Anyway, so what I had in mind in this stream is to have something of a very sleek design. You'll see how it looks later on, and let me know what you think, alright? Let me see. Now, not only the interior has been changed, also the exterior. Some parts have been facelifted. So if you look there, that's a stock, that's a facelift. Very minor changes, but everything helps. That's a stock, that's the facelift. One sec, where is it? That's the stock, that's the facelift. The one below is the major change. And the front, there was this one, yeah. The front badge plate also changed to the facelift. So it's all been modernized. Yeah. Now I do still remember what I did here initially before that catastrophe. So let me just hurry it up, make it quick, and if you have any suggestions for the design, just let me know on the way. Okay. 215, wow. Do the standard one. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure we'll be going with the standard. I like that. The standard facelift, that is. This one is this. Okay, I picked that one. Yeah, I'm trying to hurry it up here so we can focus on driving and exploring ProMods 2.20. Pro, okay, alright, Pro. That is much easier for me, thanks. You're not tired, Caso. That's good. I would have been, me personally, I would have been knocked out by then. But that's good that you're okay. Right? Looks good. Alright, looking good. Here, we put some side skirts up to there only because I'm planning to put in some closets here. That one. And then the main event, we put in the trailer. Or the, whatever you call it. Let's pick a cool liner, painted. That one. So it's pretty plain looking, but it does look sleek, doesn't it? Very clean. Hope that works. Okay, hope I didn't miss anything. It's 1:15 there. Is that in UK? What time is it? I'm in Singapore. It's 8:17 AM. X-Line Energy Z. Let's pick an Alcoa. Get some black nuts. And get a DAF hub. Good. That looks pretty sleek. I like. Okay, can I still remember it? Rinse and repeat. Black nuts. DAF hub. I wish there was a copy paste here. How big is the ProMods map? To be honest, I didn't quite look. I would guess around 2-3 gigs. Around that range, I would assume. Okay, and DAF. Alright, that looks pretty good in the exterior. I think that's fine. Yeah, pretty sleek looking truck there. And let's go in the interior. So I do have this map here. This is from the Garmin GPS. What it does is to make the default GPS area a map, so you can put in your own you can put in the actual Garmin GPS as an accessory, which is what we'll be doing. So we'll be picking the black glare visor, that one. That looks better, bigger as well. And then we can put some accessories here. I'm not really sure what to put. I do want a bobble head. Now this one I haven't really decided yet what to put, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe let's put one of those bulldogs. That guy. Kinda. Oh yeah, we can't forget the Stig. Let's put him here. And then let's put maybe a DAF truck here. There should be something, I think. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I don't usually say the names, except earlier because I forgot, but my apologies. Yeah, just to protect our lurker friends. And sorry for the popping. Yeah, my voice seems to be popping a lot. Let me maybe get a bit more distance in here. Croatia 217. Speaking of Croatia, I think I want to check out the Balkans region. Expand to Africa. Why not? Although it wouldn't be strictly ETS2 anymore, would it? Right? I think that's good enough. Can we get one more? 2 trucks? Nah, that will just be painful to our FPS. And then let's put a phone there. Phone, feature phone. And then Typhoon mobile. Okay, 2 phones, that's good. And then let's put in a bag here. Where is it? My black backpack, my favorite, that one. Okay, we're good. Let's put some telepass devices here and we should be good to go. Right, hopefully this time I have enough garage space. Cool. Let's take that, purchase, put it in here. There we go. Nice. You like the truck? You like the truck, guys? Nice. Glad you are liking how it looks. Let's see how it sounds. Let's hear how it sounds. I have to have a Red Bull. Which one is that, bro? Top of the trailer. Oh, I did forget something. Yeah, I remember I did forget something. Let's configure it right quick. Should be no problem. Let me drive it. Truck manager. Euro 6. Drive that. Can you put the hat on in the truck? A hat for the truck. How does that look like? And why does my splash screen look like this? It should be the ProMods 2.20 thing. Anyway, right. That's how our truck looks. Let's see how it sounds. Let's hear how it sounds. Not too bad, huh? Lights. Let's turn on the auxiliary so Mr. Bibendum will light up. Hey Rohan, how are you? 1 million kms on a truck. Where? Capitan Krishboom sounds. I honestly I don't know because this is a new engine. This is a 2017 engine which came with a facelift Euro 6. So I'm not sure if Krishboom's mod can do something there. Let's go automatic here. I think this truck is automatic in real life. Real automatic and economy mode. Truck manager. Oh really? Which one is that? Which truck did you see? There's a bug apparently. So guys, my question to you, what do you want to see first in ProMods? Yeah, I saw that, Bear. My fear there is it might add some doubles where the area is a bit narrow. Maybe there's a reason the SES and ProMods didn't implement it everywhere. One is realism, maybe the other is the roads might be smaller in some areas. Not really sure. Sure thing, Peyton. Hey Synth, welcome. España. Okay, we have one vote for España. Do we have for Iceland or for the Balkans? Let me know which you prefer. Driven distance. Oh yeah, that's true. 1.5 m. 1.5, yeah, million kms from our drivers. And speaking of that, we have 2 people without drivers. Let's get a driver. Scenery in Norway. Norway, though, we might be going to Norway in the main series, so preferably I would want to go somewhere else here, just so we cover all the places. And thank you for subscribing, Peterbilt. Awesome. Appreciate that, man. Come back again. Glad you're still up. Thanks for that. It's amazing. Didn't expect that at all. There you go. Iceland. Alright, so we have one for Spain, one for Iceland. Norway is also nice, but we'll be going there in the main series, so let's postpone that for the main series. Ireland we covered in the Trucker for Hire, so I would want to go ProMods 2.20 new areas, but not Ireland and not Norway, just to cover different areas. And let me show you again the image so you can pick for yourselves. These are the new places in ProMods 2.20. Okay, and you can see here all the contents of release. You can see all the cities numbered up to number 64 over here on the right side. That one, my mouse can go over. And then you can see new cities count in countries. You can see how many cities per country have been added. You can see some countries are in bold. That means they are totally new. Thank you for following. Appreciate that, man. And oh yeah, it's you sent. So thank you for the follow. So these are the counts, and these one have been recreated. So let me know where you want to go. You want to go to the Balkans, to Iceland, or to Spain? Iceland. Alright, we have a lot of Iceland votes currently. Last month you only played Train Fever. Nice. Transport Fever. Cool. Welcome back, Peyton. Croatia, Serbia, and Bosnia. Alright, seems like we have a lot of votes for Iceland. We'll go to Iceland first. If we finish exploring it within time, I'll be streaming for around 3 hours, so we have around 2 hours and a half left. Let's go and check out the Balkans, yeah? Let's see. Alright, so let us... Where do we go? Where do we start? I guess we could go and start somewhere here. I heard that... Wait, let me double check. Because Bricks at Home is my main contact from ProMods team. He's the guy who's developing a lot of stuff for the Wales region. And he gave me a few tips where it's nice to go to in ProMods 2.20. So let me just review that. Let me see. Alright, so we see the North Cape, yeah, Spain, Iceland, I think is his favorite. Yeah, in his opinion, Iceland is the best place in 2.20. A new island has been added, but the whole south road has been rebuilt and looks amazing. Along the road, you may see some icons on the map, a blue square with 4 black squares inside. These are viewpoints, so definitely take a detour to them for some great photo opportunities. So you guys remember that one, right? So we'll check out the southern road, which is probably this one? Might be. And the new island is where? Is this Iceland? Yeah, it's Iceland. And thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, bro. And welcome to the stream. This is the new island, I think. Vestman Manager? Oh man, pronunciation. Don't think that Ireland will be released for a long while, because looking at the map releases, SES seems to work on a counterclockwise pattern. Yeah, probably. Probably. My screen, my bad. Thanks for reminding me. Let me remove that image. Okay. So this is definitely where we want to go, and also the southern road here. And then we could probably start here in Reykjavik. Actually, anywhere we start might be nice, huh? Thanks for the follow, guys. Wow. Lots of folks. I think it would be best if we turn on the jar right now. The game was lagging for a second. You're bored, pro gamer. It's part of the process. It's part of the process. Wait, let me check. In Iceland, we have one new place. Okay, so that's mainly the thing. Alright, so let's start in Reykjavik. Let's see if we can go south. And then let's check from there, right? One sec. What is I supposed to do? Let's turn on that jar. You've been following for ages, bro. There is a different, yeah, it's a different pro gamer. It's also pro, but not pro Reese. It's pro gamer. Screen broke. I can see on my end fine. Let me know, guys, if you have any issues still. Right, let's go with there. Let's go there, Reykjavik. What happens to ProMods when SES releases their Italy DLC? Well, for sure, ProMods will adjust accordingly. They'll remove their Italy places that intersect, that conflict with the DLC, and they'll probably work around it or even improve it. So go to Reykjavik. Okay, good thing you can spell it incomplete. Let's see how Reykjavik looks. Let's go and park somewhere in Iceland. Somewhere in IKEA rather. There we go. You got my Gmail before, Batman. I think you emailed me already. One sec. Okay, let's go and check out the jobs here. Junk. Alright, these are the... There we go. That looks perfect actually. Might be a bit long though, because that goes directly south there. Maybe we can find a shorter job. Shorter, not longer. That would have been nice, but that's a normal trailer. Crap. Fresh fish? Why do I get normal trailers? They shouldn't be here anymore. How about that one? Yeah, Iceland has been there. They did put a new area though, and they remade the South Road. So it looks very different now. Okay, I think we can go use this one. Use plastics. It is urgent though, so I'm not really digging that place. But I think that's the best we have so far. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll be late because we'll have to go through a side road, but I think it should be fine. We'll manage somehow. I read emails. Yes, I read emails. Usually. I read comments, I read emails, and I try to respond to them. I probably will not have time to talk after the stream because I still have to record like 4 episodes for next week. I'm out next week, guys. So no stream next week. Let's take this one. Use plastics. Appreciate the interest though, Pro Gamer. Thank you for the follow. Thanks, man. Now let me see. Why is the jar not updating? Seems like the jar is bugged. Alright, let's just get rid of that. Forget that jar. Yeah. I'll have to update that offline. Must be some problems. Right, so if you look at the gears, A1, reverse, alright, good. Did anyone see when the job is expiring? This sounds really good. If this is from default SCS, I am liking the sound so far. Am I thinking of doing anything for 10k subs? Yes, probably, but 10k won't be for a while, I think. It's gonna take some time. Truck looks very classy. I'm glad you like it. I think, yeah, I think it's, you described it perfectly. It's not too fancy, but it does look classy. Good. The dashboard looks mostly the same. The computer and everything. It looks the default. Yeah, let's see if there are other new windows in there. Water temperature, air, nothing. Alright, nothing. That's fine. Is this a mod? Which are you referring to, LPC? There are a lot of mods, so most probably the answer will be yes, but I want to give you a more concrete answer. The engine does sound a bit weak though. What do you guys think? Should we make it a bit louder? I almost didn't see that bus. Camouflaged perfectly with the road. For the truck, the truck is the default SES, the only addition being Flemming V's tandem mod. So the interior, the accessories, that's default, but this trailer at the back, that's a tandem from Flemming V. So let's take the job. Okay, it's still there. Thank you. We can customize it. We can change if it has a dolly or not. What's the difference of these two? I don't see the difference. I think there's the same. Cool liner, wabash. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Thank you for the follow, man. Thanks. And as I mentioned earlier, if you're a lurker, feel free to lurk away. You guys are more than welcome here. If you want to participate in the chat, you are very much welcome as well. If you had questions or wanted to pitch in on something, let me know. Alright, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks for dropping by, and have a good night. Why does it feel like my truck is a bit slow? We'll see. I'll have to gauge it later. And then I'm not sure how you actually connect here. If this supports advanced trailer coupling, I have no clue. Hey, hey Dennis, thank you for the follow, and thanks for saying hi. Let's try to align like this. Let's see if it will accept that. Are we good there? Oh, wait a minute. Are we not using advanced trailer coupling? One sec. I want to really check this out. Crap, it is 7 p.m. though. I didn't notice that. We might have to sleep. Alright, that's fine. Gameplay. Advanced trailer coupling. So as I mentioned earlier, guys, this is gonna be my first time driving a tandem. So you'll have to excuse some of the derp stuff happening. That looks pretty aligned. It does work. That is super cool. Tandem does work. Advanced trailer coupling does work. I do like the look of that. The dolly. Yep, it's a dolly, alright. So it's an articulated trailer. Awesome. I'm not sure how different it is, how different it behaves compared to the normal truck. But let's see. And let's try to go eco-friendly as much as we can. Good there, good here. We'll have to change the routing as well. Man, that trailer behind looks so scary. Welcome back, Rohan. Good news, there are few spiders in Iceland. Thanks, Alex. Are you referring to the recent Ireland episode where there was a spider crawling along my desk? Let's change the routing. Alright, so we go straight there. We discover Selfos in the new area here. Thank you for the follow, man. Thanks a lot. Hope you're enjoying. And we want to get here, which might mean a bit of a delay, but we'll just take a look and go back, and then we'll explore the southern area. And keep your eyes peeled for the guys for these areas like that. I think that's what he was talking about, what Bricks was talking about. That, I think, is a photo opportunity, a viewing deck, something like that. These guys, that kind of icon. Upload 1 hour videos, really worth watching. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, I try to finish a job. If it finishes, and depending on when it finishes, that's what I go with. Let's open the lights here. We'll be taking a photo in a bit, maybe as we cross this bridge. That might be nice. And let me know, guys, if the engine sound is fine with you, or if you want it to be a bit louder, right? Okay, this one is a nice photo op. For sure we'll have a lot more opportunities, but let's see. The only bad thing about having a tandem like this is because it's currently just a mod. We'll need to go forward a bit more. Photo tutorials 101. There we go. Because it's just a mod, it's not really built into the game yet, these tandems. We can change how the trailer looks without going out of the game and changing the skin. Which is better? I think this side is better. Guys, think. Let's take a close-up of the truck. That one looks so pro. Okay, good. One last. Sorry. I'm really liking the look of the truck. Michelin sponsored and everything. Twitch has moderator options. Yes, it does. I have not picked a moderator yet though. So far I don't see the need. We're not that many. So I can do things just fine so far. Good to go. I think it's getting a bit dark. And as always, we do have Foggy Weather 2.0 enabled. It's still in pre-beta, not yet publicly released, but I'm sure you guys will love it once it is. Super realistic lighting. Right, slow down here because I don't know how to drive this tandem. I'll have to give ample space for it. Looking at the trailer at the back, it doesn't seem that much. It doesn't seem too troublesome. I think it's not that finicky. It will follow just fine with our trailer. Alright, bye Batman, pro gamer. Have a good one. The difference with the 1 or 2 axle dolly, with 2 axles you can take a heavier load. With 2 axles you can take 1 or 2 axle dolly. Ah, were there options a while ago to change how many axles were there in the dolly? I didn't notice, but yeah, that would make sense. Come on, speed up. All those Iceland roundabouts are so tight. Yeah, they do look pretty small, don't they? So anyone who's not yet in the Discord server, feel free to join, guys. That's the link over there. We do have a couple of discussions, and we have some people from, like Kirill, Jerskanya Trucker, the creator of Foggy Weather, is also in that group. So he does give updates from time to time, and he shares some ETS2 specific updates. Other people do as well. What's that bus doing? This is quite an interesting interchange. And we have those geysers that are very famous in Iceland. At least it looks like a geyser. Those are, I think, what, public baths? Hot springs? I'm not sure how we call them. Of all the DLCs from SES, more specific maps, which one is my favorite? If we're talking about default SES, I think my favorite is the Scandinavia region. So far. When Italy comes out, maybe that will become my favorite. But so far, Scandinavia I really like. I love the tunnels and the bridges and the interchanges. France is okay. France is pretty scenic, but I find that it gives me a more breathtaking feel when I'm driving in the Scandinavia region. And with ProMods, that just becomes even more beautiful. Let's just glide here, because that's fine. Yeah, it is downhill after all. Let's earn some free speed. What town is this? I haven't been here before. The lights seem a bit weak, don't they? Alright, that's good. Your first time hauling doubles went well. Congrats. Did you have to reverse it as well? Hopefully not. Okay, entering town. Okay, we're good. Yeah, and yeah, definitely agree with your roundabout statement. Looking at this roundabout, it looks absolutely awful. I'll have to give as much space as I can in here. That trailer is following pretty nicely though. Yeah, it's not as it's not really as hard as I would imagine it following. So basically you don't have any DLCs from SES. Oh right, yeah. Then there's a bundle pack which says add to complete your game. It should specify exactly which ones are included. But if it has going east, Scandinavia, and Vive la France, then yes, that's the complete map expansion right there. Okay. That wasn't so bad. We'll have to sleep 99 hours. Wow, we have ample time. That's interesting. Remaining 99 hours, we have 56 hours ETA. Either the ETA is wrong, or this job is very accommodating, even if it's an urgent job. Not complaining. We're going to get it next week. Is it worth it? In my opinion, definitely. But for you, it depends on how much you play. I think you're very much into ATS, right? And if you have basically used up most of, or explored most of the ATS maps, getting ETS2 and the DLCs is like buying an entirely new game, and you'll spend hours and hours on it. It's also going to be interesting for you to explore the different trucks and the different configurations specific to Europe. One perfect example are the roundabouts. Why am I slowing down? Yeah, I think you had to slow down there. Hello? Maybe gas shift up, thank you. Average is 42.7. Ugh, super ugly. Fuel economy. Because can you shift up? Why are you staying there in that range? That's so strange. Yeah, I think the automatic shifting can do a bit of work in terms of logic. I'm not sure if in real trucks it's also like this, but it looks pretty unreliable. It's not that smart. Am I on high power mode? I am on economy mode. So if I'm on economy mode, I'm actually expecting to have more shifting. But in this case, it seems like it is on high power mode because it's picking to go through the revs. It's picking to delay the shifting as much as possible and going to a higher rev, which is more of a fuel, more powerful but more fuel consumption. You've discovered that almost every part of ATS. You played for ETS2 for 2 years. Oh yeah, it's definitely a different. When you buy the DLCs, it not only unlocks the DLCs for you, which are new areas, it unlocks ProMods for you as well, because ProMods requires all 3 DLCs, and once you get that, you're good, you're sold. You'll probably be able to drive new areas for the next 2 or 3 years. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, man. Don't usually call out the names just to protect our lurker friends, but feel free to say hi on chat so I can call you by name. At least I'll try. Oh, double follow, thank you guys. So too bad it's raining. I think we can do a bit of yeah, I think it's better to sleep. I think we're turning right here now to the new area, which I forgot what the name is, but we'll be seeing it for sure pretty soon. And we are getting close to it. Let me just cruise control here. Police car. Is that the one? Oh, I don't think that's the one. Good thing the engine braking and the retarders are very powerful in this truck. Too powerful, in fact, that I actually came to a full stop. Now, is that enough of a leeway? Yes, it is. Okay, good. The economy mode doesn't really work. Oh, really? Okay. So maybe... So what do you suggest? Should we just go to... Should we just disable that automatic transmission, or maybe just pick normal power mode? Maybe that will be better. Adaptive automatic transmission will cause late shifting. Oh, is it? I thought that would be the reverse. At least if you're in economy. Yeah, this does seem like it. Look, we're in the blue range. It sticks to 1500. Although we are in an uphill, so it might be the reason. Let me try to change it. Let me remove the adaptive thingy. Maybe we don't really need that, huh? Disable that. Okay, this looks much better. Yeah, it does seem like what you said, Shane, is pretty accurate. Yeah, now it shifts on green. Alright, we'll keep it here. Yeah, I didn't know that could be a deterrent. You're just gonna set it, and even you haven't tried it. Which one? If you choose those transmissions, it's all the same thing in terms of power. The adaptive automatic transmission. Hey Edmund, welcome to the stream, man. We're streaming with ProMods 2.20, and we're driving a tandem today for a change. I think we are turning left here. Watching in Singapore. Oh yeah, you're right. You're on vacation. How's your trip been so far? Have you gone to any landmarks? Where the heck is the ferry? Oh, there. Okay. I hope I can squeeze in here. Let's see. I think I have to squeeze here in the second lane. Might be a disaster. Let's have a look outside. Well, it's not really. This trailer behind us, this tandem trailer, is continuing to surprise me at every bit. Where the heck is the sewer plate though? I can't see it. Did you guys see it? Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe if I manage to finish all my videos in time. Where the heck is that sewer plate? Should we enter? Can we enter there? You just joined the Discord. Nice. That would be great. I have my doubts this will work, but we can try at least. Ow, 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 ow. Is it somewhere here? Nope. So where the heck is it? Keep your eyes peeled, guys. It's time to look for a sewer plate. It might even have been buried under the ground somewhere. So if you look at the map, if you zoom this in, the actual icon is in here, which is where our truck is. So I'm expecting it to be... Maybe I just went over it a little. Let's see. Sewer plate, where are you? This is the problem with this mod. Absolutely impossible to find it. Is it here? This immersion mod is really not perfect for these new areas. It's right there. Where? Describe it to me. In the ship. Oh really? Wait. Where? So should I, what, reverse? Did I go too far in? Oh, here, yeah, you're right. There it is. For those who didn't see it like me, it's that one, the sewer plate. So we do go inside the ship, but we don't go as forward as this. Would that be enough? Thanks, man. There we go. Let's close everything and let's go to that new area. Vest Manager. Vestmannaeyjar, because you pronounce it as Reykjavik. You don't pronounce the J as J. And for those who didn't see ProMods 2.20, Clumsy Geek Presents, there was that sign in the logo. I really like that. That special touch that they made. Custom made stuff. I guess that also helps so you don't share it. You can't share it with anyone because it will have your trademark in there. They'll know immediately who it came from. If you shared it outside, that's a pretty nice. It's a pretty nice safety for ProMods, and it's a very good honor as well for the people who are who get the beta. Can't really blame the mod. That's true. Man, still night. What time is it? It's 12 midnight. Alright, we'll sleep in the garage and then we'll go and check it out again. Check this town again. Didn't show the trip on the map of the ferry selector. Yeah, because it was, I think, too short. Only 40 minutes. Thank you for the follow, man. Feel free to join in the discussions so I can call you out, or if not, lurk away. No problem. More than welcome. Just enjoy the trip. So a reminder from the Nightbot, guys, if you have a Twitch Prime subscription just lying around and you don't know who to spend it on, feel free to spend it on me. More than happy to accept that. So I'm a Twitch affiliate now, so I can accept those things. Cheers, subscriptions, and whatnot. You can check out the links below, the panels below, for more details on that. So you can subscribe via Twitch Prime, or you can subscribe the classic way, which is like $4.99 a month. No pressure. Okay. So, what the heck is this? Is this the mechanic? This is the pickup point. Interesting. And the whoa, this feels completely different. Yeah, this is gonna be some trouble. There's gonna be trouble here reversing later on. That feels so different right now. It works different than doubles because we have only one articulated point. It's gonna be bad. Remember the stream where we used up all our time reversing? This might be one of those streams later on. Can't even reverse properly. Who? Oh, Squirrel. Well, yeah, he's kind of busy with other games. And he streams. He does have a weekly ETS2 stream though, so that might be something you can check out if you're craving for his videos. Like, how the heck do you reverse that? Look, the dolly is just making chaos back there. Alright, let me work on that later. Right now we don't have much time. We have to sleep, so let me get into this area and try to sleep right here. Vestmannaeyjar discovered. Right, let's get some rest. You like to watch my videos. Thanks a lot, man. Means a lot. Okay, we're good. Bright new morning, perfect to see the outside and perfect to do a bit of practicing how we reverse this stuff. So I'm assuming this is how you do it. It actually flips the other way. That's quite interesting. So maybe it behaves like a double trailer. Yeah, so the reversing is a bit inversed. When I do this, There we go. A little. There we go, it's turning the way I want it to. It does seem like it's going a bit too sharp though. So we can correct that, like that, there. And correct it again. Yeah, this will take a while, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Slowly. So if you want to reverse it, you have to do it the opposite way, like so. Do I play any sports? Not really. I am not an athletic guy, unfortunately. I have started going to the gym and everything, but sports are beyond me. The hand and eye coordination, that kind of thing, doesn't really work for me. Okay, can we push through with that? Just plow on through. Thank you. And if I squeeze in there, a trailer will probably hit the rail, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. It's actually going through, guys. Nice. Alright, we made it. This is a pretty nice little town here. I like it. See, when you think you're gonna hit the wall, it barely misses it. I like this. This tandem concept is quite alien to me, but it works somehow. Now in the main series you will find that Eugene doesn't update his mod. Really? Why not? But it does still work with 1.28 at least, so there is that. How do I insert my photo? You connect your account to a World of Trucks. You connect your ETS2 or ETS to World of Trucks. And then in World of Trucks, you can upload a photo and it will get synced to your game. Thank you for the follow, man. Thanks for that. Clumsy reversing for the win. Yeah, somehow it worked. Don't make me repeat it though. It was a bit painful on my end. Engine braking for the win. I am liking this transmission more without the real adaptive transmission. Yeah, that just seems to have that logic seems to suck a little. I don't think it's ready yet. Okay, let's go back. Pretty nice town. I like the houses and the overall layout. Pretty unique, definitely. Now it's time to go and do our job though. So let's go and find where we... Okay, this time we look for a spot again, and I think we go here at the back based on the arrows. Let's try to follow them. Now I feel like driving bro. Does anyone watch Driving Bro here? I know a couple of people do. Raise of hands. He does drive these tandems a lot, although he drives more the Scanias and Volvos. Sure thing. Let me know if it works out for you, LPC. No, where the heck is that? Oh, I think it's here. Okay. This is like in real life. When you go to a place for the first time, you would really have a bit of trouble looking for the different areas you need to go to. Let me know if you see the sewer plate, guys, alright? This might be bad. Just saying. Good. Jepar. Yepar probably. When will you next stream ATS? It really depends what's new, because right now All the new stuff are in ETS2. What the crap, we just went around. Okay, so where's the sewer plate? I think we'll have to enter the ship again. Let's try it, let's try it. But that's just one way, so I didn't really do it. I'm playing offline, yes. And that's why we will have access to mods. Hopefully I don't hit that car. Not really sure. Okay, yeah, the sewer plate is still in the ship. That makes sense. I could have avoided following the signs and saved a bit of time, but fine. There we go. This time at least the sewer plate is visible. You watch driving, bro, Rohan. Yeah. Pretty nice stuff, huh? Gives you a good insight on how to truck in real life. Whoa! That's a problem. Yeah, I kind of imagine that being the problem. Our trailer is too long for this truck, for this port point, so we might have incurred some damage there. Yep, 15% damage on the trailer. Don't expect to get any income from here. But it's fine, since what we're looking for is mainly the experience, so we don't really care if we get any income. We have enough money for that. It's all about the experience. You can't pay for experience. Or as my mom used to say, always charge it to experience. I'm just get a drink here, guys. My throat is really dry. Thanks for the follow, man. I am really tempted to call out the names, but no. Let's protect our lurker friends. Exactly, yeah. The eco-friendly tips are top-notch. I'm trying to apply them as well on my driving. So I try to engine brake and use my retarders as early as possible, so I minimize the use of my surface brakes. Having a look at that trailer. It follows me just fine, no worries. Greetings, Virtles. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How are you? Red Bull. What do you mean? Did I see Red Bull? I meant retarder if I ever said. Didn't think I did though. 53 hours ETA, 84 hours left. More than enough time. Let's get to it. Oh, I love this. Beautiful. One sec. Photo time when it's sunny. You're home alone and just heard something run up the stairs. That creeped me out a bit. No, just think of it as... how do you think of it? It was just your imagination. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It's like a Game of Thrones set. Yeah. I'll take that, thank you. And let's take one from this angle. Oh, that's beautiful. Showing the mountains, that beautiful curve. Let's show us as well our tandem. Like that would work. You're good. You enjoy my transport fever videos. Thanks for that. Just installing the Fanatec shifter. I've been hearing about that. What is it all about? Is Fanatec like a brand like Logitech? And what's the main difference? I haven't really seen the product. So it's mainly a shifter, literally. Like this. Engine braking and full retarders before we reach the intersection. So by the time we reach it, we just need a tap of the brakes. Actually, that was a bit too much even. Correct. They make sim racing gear. Ah, okay. So that's for pro racing stuff. I see. Way more high-end gear than Logitech stuff. I see. You heard the door upstairs in your mom's room. Maybe she's there. Are you sure you're alone? Oh man, this is so good. Look at this view, guys. Look at that view. I'm not sure which area was rebuilt, but this looks pretty good. Nice. So this, where we're going, is another detour. And this is oh crap, there's a truck. Let's let him pass. This is a photo area, a viewing deck, from what Bricks told me. Bricks from ProMods. Oh, that was ugly. I was expecting a bit too much from my trailer. I didn't know how to approach that properly. Correct. H pattern and sequential shifter. Ah, nice. So it costs a lot more than Logitech as well, I'm assuming. 40-ish minutes away. Maybe you should go and check it out, man. Oh, look at this. Viewing deck. Oh yeah, that's the view. For sure, huh? Love that. Selhandas was waterfall discovered. That I don't think was in the map. Let's go and park and take a photo here. There are even people taking pictures. This is definitely something new in ProMods 2.20. This guy taking pro photos. Let's go and take a walk. Oh yeah. Definitely into that. I think it will be better if we reposition the truck though. And I don't think I can reverse here properly, but let me just position it for the photo. So with that, I guess we can look here. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Alright Shane, good luck. Let us know what you find, or who you find. That is pretty neat indeed.
Don't worry about it. This happens a lot when I'm riding.
Wide view, not so much. I think a narrow view would work better here. In this instance. That one. I think that looks pretty good. Narrower, even narrower. Yeah, that one. Perfect. That's a nice shot. I have all DLCs, yes. It's required by ProMods. Thanks, yeah. A wheel, pedal, and shifter combo is about 1400 USD. What the heck? I think I saw an Instagram post from Squirrel. I'm not sure if you follow Squirrel for those. But I think he's been recently into iRacing, so he's getting all these racing paraphernalia. And if I read correctly, I think what he got was a Fanatec, like the entire thing. Looked like a massive mainframe what he bought, with the steering wheel, the shifter, and some buttons. It looked like it could be something like, it looked like it would fly. Oh there, yeah, replacing his G27 with Fanatec stuffs. Hey Paco, welcome to the stream. How are you? Orange, welcome back. Glad you were able to join. Doing good. Really enjoying ProMods 2.20. We just went by a very nice looking waterfall. Super scenic stuff. What is that area? It's like an open space. Full stop, alright. And that's the sign that we just wrecked. No truck, let's go. Reykjavik. No, we're not going there. How the heck do you drive through here? Look. Still climb the curb. That wasn't enough space. I think for that kind of intersection, I would have to go out to the grass area to just fit my trailer in the back there. From France, welcome, welcome. Wow, it's a bit late there. Thanks for being able to join. It's what, 3:19 a.m. there. Thanks for staying. Oh, I do want to check that out as well. Let's go and grab a view there, guys, alright? Sorry for all the detours, but I think it's gonna be worth it. You yourself have a large rig built for iRacing. Ah, cool. That's neat. I'm pretty poor at racing because I have very slow reflexes, so it doesn't really work for me, but I guess at least it saves me a bit of money. I drive very well, thanks. Glad you think so. Okay, I think that's a pickup point. I see some trailers there. This is a pretty neat establishment. I would love to take a job there. Get some farming equipment, some cows maybe. We'll not get into those anymore, but we'll just explore this area. And that other one seems like what? I don't know, just some houses. Looks like maybe the farmer's home. Does TrackIR strain my eyes? Not really. I mean, do you get dizzy? Alright, LBC, have a good night. I understand it's very late there. Thank you for staying as long as you did. And sorry you weren't able to go to the Balkans yet. Maybe next stream, or if we have enough time this stream, we'll see. TrackIR hat, very fashionable. Indeed. I bought a simple Adidas cap for the one for jogging, I think, which was pretty thin, and it's perfect because it's very hot here in the room. Alright, good to go. Now seeing the beautiful southern road of Iceland. You wouldn't think this is Iceland. I mean, if I hear Iceland, definitely I would imagine snow, but not like this. Never this. This is very enlightening. 9:30ish in the USA and Canada. Oh yeah, true. Eastern time. 92, yeah, 9:22 p.m. Eastern time. 3:21 in France. Thank you. I wouldn't have been able to survive that. You have TrackIR as well. Upgraded to an HTC Vive. Ah, congrats. Does the HTC Vive work in iRacing? That would be awesome, huh? I guess the only problem with HTC Vive is not all games support it, and I don't know, is it slower? I mean, the frame rate, is it lower? I would imagine so, but I guess if you have a powerful system, then it wouldn't really matter that much. Be sure not to hit here. Slow down a bit. It does seem a bit scary in this area. 8:22 p.m. Central Time. Cool. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Lurk away. Lurk away. Or say hi. You're more than welcome to do so as well. The Vive can play 99% of what the Oculus can. So that's like Elite Dangerous and most of... Actually, yeah, a lot of games have VR support nowadays, huh? Especially the more famous ones. Did I see your past 2 messages? I might have skipped it, Shane. Can you type that again? I remember reading something, but I don't think I was able to finish what you said. Iceland is basically split in two. The southern half of Reykjavik is green and cool, while the northern half is snowy and frigid. Oh yeah, that's what I heard as well. That's what someone told me in the comments before. This is a 50-kilometer road, but I think we're just going to glide through. Not so fast though. Not so fast. There, just a little bit of retarder work. Thank you for the follow, Ako. Appreciate it, man. Ooh, going too fast in here. Vic has been discovered. Pretty nice small town. Cool. What is that? N1? Is that like a famous gas station, I guess, in Iceland? Welcome to a geography lesson taught by a geography geek. Ah, that's perfect because I suck at geography. Totally suck at geography. Before I played ETS2, I didn't have even any idea where the European countries are placed. Like what's next to each other, in which direction is this at? Did anyone see the temperature? I didn't quite notice. I saw, I think, 11 degrees or 20 degrees, one of those. Where am I from? I am from Singapore. Well, originally I'm from the Philippines, but I'm living in Singapore. So over on the other side of the world. Crap, our fuel consumption sucks, 54. But maybe now we can glide and gain back some of it. This looks like a pretty neat resting area, this one on the left. Oh yeah, I love this place. Coupled with foggy weather, that's the perfect thing. You just looked at your phone and you have a text from your neighbor saying, "Hope you don't mind, I'm borrowing the vacuum cleaner." So they just entered the house and got the vacuum cleaner? That's a bit creepy, or maybe are you that close? You're here to help. Thanks, Orange. I'll probably need it. I will have some questions every now and then about geography. And yes, your help will be pretty much appreciated. I speak very fast. Sorry about that. I'll try to speak a little bit slower. I will try. If anyone else is experiencing or cannot understand my words because of my accent or because I speak too fast, let me know, okay? Thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. I would love to call out your names, but some people don't like that, so I try not to do it. But if you want me to acknowledge you properly, just say hi. Fast. My accent is okay. It's just that I talk fast. Okay, it's good to hear. Yeah, I'll try to slow it down a little. And whenever I forget, just let me know. Hopefully this is fine as well for others. Not too slow. Singing juice. Crap, why did I say it? Oh, there. Good thing you said hi. Phew. Thank you for the follow, man. I actually called out your name before you said hi, so I wasn't sure. I was a bit nervous that you were a lurker and I might have scared you away. But thank you for following. Appreciate that. Now, this is just all super scenic. What time is it? 4 p.m. Okay, that's good. Let's just glide away. Glide away and bring back that fuel consumption down. Can I make your English homework? If only, huh? Yeah, that's one advantage from the Philippines. We are very exposed to American culture, so we learn English very early on. And actually a lot of people speak English, like majority of the people speak English regardless of the education, like no matter which group you're in, you most likely know a bit of English because we're very exposed to that. It's good internationally. It's not so good if you think of it in a nationalistic way, because how it works for us even is English is treated unofficially on a higher level. Like if you know how to speak English, you are on a higher level than others who don't know how to speak it fluently. Like, there is that stigma, there is that misconception, and I don't like it, but it's how it is in our culture, in the Philippines at least. So I hope that gets fixed eventually. No, we don't eat dogs. That is a misconception. That is a wrong assumption for Asians. We don't eat dogs, we love our dogs. I love dogs. We used to have a dog before. And I've spoken about it before as well in previous streams. I'm a great streamer. Thanks for that. Appreciate that, man. Is this my favorite game? So far, yes. So far, yes. I think I'm growing a bit. My taste is transforming little by little. I used to love RPG games, but now I don't play them anymore because it's too much. It requires too much investment of time and effort, and I don't have that much time anymore. A bit busy. So this is perfect because I can play whenever I have time, and if I don't have time, then it just sits there, but I don't really lose anything. Not like in an RPG where you're left hanging with the story or things like that. If I want a good story, I read the book, or I watch a movie, or watch a TV series. But I don't usually play other types of games anymore. Like the latest Mass Effect, I didn't even play it. In France, you start English lesson at the age of 12 years. Oh, that's good. That's not too bad. You start a bit earlier, but yeah, that's not bad at all. I eat beef, yes. Cats, no. We don't eat domesticated animals. There are some people who do, but those are like that's illegal, from what I know. It's not legal to eat those, but there are some people who just love to break the law. And I guess that's true for every country. We just met another tandem truck right there. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Joao Marasini? Thanks for joining. What do you mean, what? You want to play ETS2, but you have to watch my stream. Feel free to multitask. I don't mind. You can just keep me in the background and maybe use me as a podcast or something. You won't be able to see the wonderful views though, but at least you're able to play. City of Bali. Bali is in Indonesia, I think. Yeah, Bali is Indonesia. I've been there. It's beautiful. Lots of resorts, very touristy. And I love this view. Sorry guys. Time for a photo op. Yeah. Bring up the rain probability to full. I would love to, but it would be in conflict of the views that you want to see, like here. If it was raining hard and it was pretty foggy, we wouldn't see the beauty in ProMods 2.20, the new areas at least. So it's a bit conflicting, but I get what you mean. It would rain eventually though. Earlier it rained. It rained a lot before we slept. Let's take one here. That's a good setup, Shane. I'm like your second monitor, huh? I am liking this DAF facelift. Pretty, not major changes, but really looks pretty good. Super classic. And they got rid of that orange, super bright orange interior. That's amazing. Right, thanks for understanding. This one, I'm not sure if it's new. I think I've seen this area before, but maybe there were changes. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the follow, man. Feel free to say hi in chat so I can call you out. Otherwise, lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. How long do we have still? 2,100 kilometers. This is the problem with the ETA. It includes the ferry distance. And do a bit of braking. Make sure not to hit this guy in front of us. Full retarders. And we're good. Where's the big black thingy that's supposed to be on the right of the stick? Wait, big black thingy that's supposed to be on the right of the stick. What do you mean? Are you referring to our truck in the main series? I'm loving this Garmin GPS mode though. It's perfect. Too bad it doesn't work exactly like that with Eugene's Volvo FH. When you use Eugene's Volvo FH, the background isn't this gray, light gray thing. It becomes black. I kind of prefer this light gray thing. Sorry, I don't think there's a time command, but I've been streaming for an hour and a half. So we have an hour and a half more. Yeah, I started 8 o'clock my time. I start 8 o'clock my time every time. So you can check out the schedule below. I more or less have a fixed schedule, except for next week. Next week I'm out. I love that mountain looking thing. What the heck is that? Feels like the back of Godzilla. You know, it feels like at any point something would just go out, expose its back like that, and show its monstrous face with us. Don't want to look at it anymore. It's pretty nice though. I just hate the 15% damage that we got because of that incompatibility with the ferry. We couldn't fit in the ferry. It's like a lane assist or something. Oh, you mean the black thingy. The black thingy is here. Above. There, that one. It went up. With the facelift version, it's up there. Does my wife support me making videos? Yes, very much. She's very proud of what I've been doing. Very supportive. She doesn't like playing games herself, but she does understand it, so she supports me full time. Although sometimes she gets a bit jealous because I need to make videos, and sometimes we want some quality time. But yeah, I try to balance it as much as possible. Oh crap. We turn in here. Viewing deck. Sorry for the sudden braking, guys, but I think this is gonna be worth it. Another one of those pretty nice views. Oh, and it's raining, Rohan. Look at that. How old am I? I am 31. Turned 31 this year. Yokul Sarlon Glacier Lagoon. Now, what is the best way to angle this? And why is there a trailer there? Is this a pickup point? I have no clue. Maybe we can curve it up a little like this. Okay, we're good. Crap, it's got dark. How the heck do we take a photo now? Too old. That's the answer. Too old. Yeah, I'm getting older. Oh man, that would have been so nice if it was lighter. Maybe I can just Photoshop it away. Yeah, and let's hide that house, because that kind of ruins the scene. Let's try and cover it fully. Can we get a wide view? Guess it doesn't work that much. It's a nice view, but it's not very photogenic, is it? So maybe do it like that. It's a bit crooked. I haven't divulged my real name actually. I'm not sure. Just not comfortable with it yet. Maybe eventually. But so far, I'm happy enough with you guys calling me Clumsy. I don't have like a secret name or anything, but I don't know. I just feel like Clumsy is enough to go by. Let's turn on our wipers. And the pitter patter of sounds, let me help you hear that. Let me stop the music a bit. Let me stop the engine a bit. Okay, there we go. That's super silent. Let's turn off the engine. Pitter patter, go. Yeah, I think we hear it. Let me get back my music. Is this a filler? There we go. Yeah, the rain. Just finished the delivery from Michelin's French mark. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Spot on. French. Where finished the delivery from Clermont Ferrand to London. 36-ton crane thingy. Congrats. Did you get an excellent score? Yes. I love the pitter patter as well. No children yet. No children yet. Some plans, but nothing definite so far. Maybe in 1 or 2 years. Who knows? Oh man, the weather sucks now. I guess it is pretty realistic still. How's our fuel consumption? It's doing much better. We're at 44.8 now. And we are carrying a 9-ton used plastic. So it shouldn't be that heavy, but it kind of feels heavy. We do have a 480 horsepower engine, so it's not really the strongest. But I do like it. Nearly leveled up, but the game had other ideas. Not quite, huh? Almost there, but not quite. We leave at 1 mile. Ah, 1 mile. Clermont-Ferrand. You live 1 mile away. It's cool. Yeah, it's in the game. It's in France, alright. Does it look similar in real life compared to the game? What does the sign say? Hoffen. Straight ahead. I have no clue where we're going. Oh, okay, seems like we're going left. So let me get some engine braking and retarder braking done. And we turn in. 9 degrees. It's not that bad for Iceland, I guess. Although this is Southern Iceland, so maybe it should be hotter. Did you guys see that sign? It's like a man on a horse. What is this? Horseback riding area? That's interesting to have a dedicated line like that. Maybe it's the dirt road here on the right. Interesting, huh? That would be a pretty scenic route there. Just seeing the coast and the mountains in the distance. Beautiful. Okay, let's go do it like this. Actually picked a pretty long route, didn't I? What does that sign mean? We'll soon find out. I'm a bit scared. I might go slower a little. Just glide away. There we go. Yeah, the automatic transmission without the adaptive thing works much better. Thanks for letting me know, guys. It doesn't shift weird now. Shifts just fine. You hope the rain doesn't turn to snow. That's true. Can I teach you insults in English? Nah. Don't do that. No, this is a family-friendly channel after all. You can do it. But you can ask your friends. Thank you for following, man. Hope you are enjoying the stream and liking the view so far. And thanks for the follow as well. Double follow hype. Thank you guys. I wish I had my jar today. The jar unfortunately is a bit bugged, so we can't see all the people who followed. And I'm going a bit too fast, so let's get our retarders in here. There we go. Gladway said, mounting in ice. What do you mean? They say something weird? And these are the new lights, new flares from SES. My bad. Wrong steering. It's hard to steer in this view. Wow, this looks really scary now. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you guys. Feel free to say hi in chat so I can call you out. And double follow. Wow. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Triple follow hype? Wow. It's not nice, Paco. I'll have to reject that. No, don't do that. I'll have to time you out if you continue with that kind of language. We try to keep it family friendly. "18 viewers, wow, didn't notice. I don't have the viewer count in my screen." Hey Evandri, thank you for following. It's very nice of you. Touch traffic jam. Yes, I saw that. Where he was looking behind and there was that like built-in traffic in the map. Yeah. We don't want it turning to that one. Definitely not. Shift up please. Actually I went to neutral, interestingly enough. The only insult you know. Don't use it here, it's not allowed. We keep it very friendly here. We keep it very classy. Okay, yeah, getting a bit bumpy. I think the lights as well are a bit of a different color now. They definitely are a lot edgier, a lot more angled. And I like the minor changes with the facelift. This must be the 2017 version, right? It's nice that they put this in. Bumpy ride, yes. Very bumpy ride, you're right there. Very small road too. Barely fits two vehicles side by side. You've done the Dutch traffic jam lots of times before. That must have been pretty painful, huh? Yes, Paco. Links are not allowed by default. If you have something to share, let me know and I can approve it beforehand. Yeah. That language, please. Oh, I see. It goes back to neutral because I'm alt-tabbing out. That makes sense. Yeah, the game does that. I remember now. So our fuel consumption is now at 43.5. It's not bad. We're reaching 40 at least. That's a good start. I think we're delivering this to Norway, aren't we? Yeah, to Stavanger. So we'll be taking the ferry to Norway, and then we'll be going to Faroe Islands first, I think. And then we'll be going to Norway. Quite a long trip. Wow. This might span the entire stream, I don't know. Agree with that, Shane. Right, now I can glide. Finally. What time is it? It's 10 p.m. We'll have to sleep again. But maybe we can make it to the ferry. Are we nearby? Let's have a look. Not really nearby. I think we can sleep at the next stop. And did you see the road, guys? That doesn't look friendly at all. We've been traversing this kind of road the entire time. You don't realize it if it's zoomed in like this, but if you zoom out, you realize how treacherous the road you're taking is. It's a bit scary, actually. I've come to France. Yes, I've already been in France in the game. In real life, only in Paris. And there's a place outside Paris. I forgot the name. That Montpellier, I think that one. Or maybe no. I forgot. Man. Thank you for the follow, man. Don't usually call out the names, but feel free to say hi, so I can call you. And to our lurker friends, hope you are enjoying the stream. If you're keeping me in the background, no problem. Lurk away, and hope you are having as much fun as I am. Ooh, a tunnel for a change. A taste of things to come, like in Norway, Scandinavia. To earn my geography stripes, say this correctly. Oh my goodness, no way can I say those correctly. Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, Africa. What do I do in life? I'm an IT consultant. I have a full-time job as an IT consultant, and I do YouTube and Twitch on the side. Why is my webcam mirrored? Ooh, yeah, good catch. That's a good point. How did you know it was mirrored? It's mainly for my TrackIR, so let me pause the game. So when I look left, actually it's better if I have the game going. When I look left in the game, you see the screen goes left like that, right? And when I look left like that, I want to see in the screen, in your screens, that I'm also looking to the left, the same direction where my driver is looking. Because I think it makes more sense. It's more consistent. If I don't have it mirrored, whenever I look left in the game, I look right in the webcam. So it kind of isn't consistent. TrackIR movement. Oh yeah, exactly that one. Good catch. But yeah, that's my explanation. It aligns where I'm looking in the game and where I'm looking at the webcam. Ouagadougou. Oh, Ouagadougou. Okay. Interesting. Which country is that in? Is that in Africa? Too low. What do you mean too low? I work in IT. If you didn't get it, I work in computers. So I work for a multinational company that is centered around providing IT services for other clients. It's messing with your head because you're so used to TrackIR, or maybe you're so used to Squirrel. I don't know. I kind of like this more, making it consistent where you're looking and where the webcam is facing. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. Capital of Burkina Faso, a West African country. Every day's a school day. Yeah, true that. You learn something every day. Definitely. You could say IT consultant. CONSULTANT. Or you can, if that's, you can say IT guy. Like a person who works in IT, works with computers. Wow, it's so dark now. We definitely need to sleep. Thank you for the follow as well. Man, I would love to call out your names, but yeah, protect the secret. Feel free to say hi though, so I know it's safe to mention your names and thank you properly. I think we can turn on our high beams here, huh? I guess. Yeah, that makes more sense. There are no cars coming at us anyway, and if there are, we'll just have to turn off the high beams for a second. And did you guys notice we transitioned from a grassy area to the icy, snowy parts? That means we're nearby. Lots of followers tonight. Yes, that's true. Thank you guys. How does one get the ProMods beta? You have to be approached by the ProMods team. So they emailed me and gave me a copy. But I don't think they accept applicants. 4 a.m. in France. Phew. Man. Oh, we can sleep here. Wait a minute. Let me see. So, I think we can just push through. We'll save a bit of time if we just push through. Your favorite streamer. Is that me? Assuming much. Right, we still have fuel. That's no problem. Just keep at it. Thunderstorms and rain in the snowy region. Yeah. I guess it still happens sometimes though, doesn't it? Even if there's snow on the ground, it doesn't always mean it's only going to be snow. Sometimes it's still normal rain. At least that's what I think. Well, that's what I heard. I don't really have a lot of experience with these things, living in a tropical country and all, where every day is summer. And it's piping hot. Oh, I love the lights on the side of the trailer. I love that effect, so you can see clearly, even at night. Thanks a lot. Oh yeah, that's true, and thunderstorms. Those are part of Foggy Weather 2.0 as well, I think. The whole package. The skyboxes, the climate, the colors, the pitter-patter sounds of rain, and the thunderstorms. And the moon. Yeah, I think there's a moon at night. If you get lucky, you get to see it. But it's a pretty rare occurrence, I believe. The island towns are really lovely. They are. Scanning through ProMods forums and you found manuals of saying that the beta in its final stages. Yes, I think so too. Because what I have right here is technically after the beta, it's a release candidate already. So I think how they go through it is they have beta versions, and then once they iron out most of the bugs, they have a release candidate, and that release candidate can be like 1, 2, or 3. I think what I have is release candidate 2, which means they're very close to releasing an official version. Now when that is, no one knows. They don't even know themselves, but it's after they iron out the bugs and when they're happy with the product as a whole. Yes, the thunderstorm is the girl in the background. The lightning and thunder. We live in Canada where 1 minute is summer, another minute is winter. That one, that's the thunderstorm. The one you just heard. How often do you change clothes per day? Does that mean you need like a summer attire and look at this, negative 3 degrees. Okay, that's not too bad. It's cool, but not terribly so. Does that mean you need to have like summer clothes and winter clothes all packed in a bag? Bring it everywhere you go. You know, before I didn't even have a concept of what an end of season sale is about. I mean, usually clothing stores would have this, right? At the end of the season, they would have a sale, and they would, for example, it's winter. What's after winter? Man, I really suck at this. Spring. So when it's the end of winter and entering spring, they have this end of season sale where they sell off the pricey, where they sell off the thick jackets and whatnots at a cheaper price. And we have that in Singapore as well. We have the end of season sale, but technically we only have one season. What's happening here? Super steep hill. You must change often to cope with the changing weather conditions. I can imagine too. Spring, yeah, spring. Rain in snow country makes soggy snow. I guess that's true. Spring is autumn in French. Really? Isn't autumn fall? Oh crap. This is bad. Eating both lanes. Slow down. Good. I'm streaming from Singapore, yes. It's 10 a.m. here. Slow down, boy. Thank goodness for retarders, huh? We didn't know what to do without them. Oh, this is a 60-kilometer road. That makes sense. Probably wouldn't want to go 80 up here with these bendy roads. You just teleported your truck in ETS2. Just ping up into infinity. Ripperoonie. I think that happened to me like once. Guess it has something to do with where you teleported. If it's too narrow or something, yeah. A bit of engine braking, a bit of retarder work. Perfect. It's 10 a.m. in Singapore. You're having a bad night. Tell him about it. Sliding like a pro. 4 a.m. in France, yeah. Figures. Thank you for the follow as well. Thanks, man. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Feel free to say hi in the chat so I can call you out. Okay. We're nearing the ferry where we will be traveling for X number of hours, and hopefully by the time we get off, we are in a much brighter and much better weather. Have a good one. Who's leaving? Is it you, Singing Juice? Thanks, man. Take care. Where is the sewer plate again? Don't tell me I have to go find it. Maybe it's here. I would assume it's here. Not really. I need your help again, guys. Can't see the sewer plate. Should be inside the ship somewhere. That's what I know as well. Okay, it's not here. One sec. What time do I stop? I stop in around 1 hour. Might be on the right side. Oh, it's here. Yeah, you're right. It's here. On the other side. So let's just teleport there, I guess. There we go. Good catch. Alright, I'm not sure where we're going actually. We could probably go there. But that would be going to Denmark, and we need to go to Norway to Stavanger. So we need to go to Faroe Islands, Torshavn, and then take another ferry to probably Bergen or somewhere. I hope this is right. If it's not, I cry. There, the loading screen, I like that. The Clumsy Geek presents. Okay, it's a bit laggy in here. So many details in this map. Air pressure problem. No, actually, there should really be a floating icon, but I have a mod. It's called the immersion mod, I think, which removes all the floating stuff and replaces them with real life objects like that sewer plate. But by default, it should have a floating icon. Shouldn't be an issue. It's only on my end because of that mod. And thank you for following. I would love to announce your name, but might be a lurker, so I keep it secret. Great mod. Yeah, I really like it. It removes all the floating stuff and the unrealistic stuff. Why did I pick this one? Okay, so in the world map, where do we go? Oh. So we are going this time. How the heck do we get to Stavanger then? It doesn't know. I guess we go to the other terminal and then we end up in Bergen. Okay, well, let's trace that backwards. To go to Bergen, we need to go through this dashed line, which is exactly where we are. The Bing Bong of the ferry. Oh, is that part of it? Nice. Great and very beautiful map. Glad you like it too. Oh, nice water effects. So where's the sewer plate in here? Let's have a look. Well, the ferry is here, so the sewer plate should be somewhere in here as well. I'm on top of it. Am I? Is it staring at me in the face? I don't see it though. Oh yeah, you're true. You're right. You're right. I didn't see it. I just hit the button. Bergen, exactly that one. Oh, too bad we didn't even get to explore the islands, Faroe Islands. Bing bong. Have a mod to remove all the unrealistic floating items just to enable two cheats to clip through walls to find the sewer. Yeah, ideally it works, but yeah, in some cases the sewer gets drowned in the ground. But normally you would see the sewer plate like that. So it's pretty realistic. But yeah, it's not perfect. But I really prefer it. Can I go? Yes, even with the air pressure warning. I love that truck. I like the look of this truck very, very much. Time is it? 12 o'clock. Okay, don't need any lights. Yeah, it's more of an exception rather than the rule. At the end of this transport, yeah, I can imagine. Paco, thank you for staying as long as you have. Man, what's the air pressure right now? I guess we have to limit our brakes. Normally you wouldn't be even allowed to move, right, if you have that. Air pressure is very low. Yeah, that's true. The blue bars super low right now. Is this the right way? Yeah, I think so. So we're now officially in Norway, Bergen, going to Stavanger, going south. So at least it's a very different scenery now, should be. For sure, we're seeing a lot of different road markings, these yellow dotted lines, dashed lines, and another tandem truck. Love it. Thanks, Paco. You don't think Scandinavia is built for a slow flatbed trailer? You mean the mountains and hills? I can imagine that hurts. No, it's not my mother tongue. I speak Filipino normally, but we were exposed to English at a very young age, and it's a very standard way of speaking in my country. So, crap. Fine. Okay, air pressure is good now. It climbed up. Let's go and try to get all those fuel economy. Let's try to turn the fuel consumption down. How much fuel is left? I'm bilingual, yes. English and Filipino. Fuel is halfway there, if I am reading that correctly. Entering the highway. And now it's 80. Thank you. I'm loving the tandem so far. I wish SES would implement it officially. That would be so nice. I guess there's a bit of a technical hurdle to go through though, in that case. Sunny weather, yes, finally. Yeah, Paco, I think you are as well. Oh, I love this. So good. Norway has some really nice views. And yeah, I'm just cruising here. I'm not stepping on the gas at all. So we are saving a bit of fuel in here. Now I have to gas up again. speak Filipino. No one would understand me. I mean, you can type pretty well. I mean, I understand what you mean, at least. Man. Phew, breathtaking views. And the views are so breathtaking, I forgot to... didn't see the signs. But it's okay. Good thing there aren't many vehicles. Trailer is doing fine. I love that roundabout. Has enough space for a truck like us. Doesn't feel cramped at all. I think I want to change that. You know, that map, it's just an image. And you can replace it manually in the mod folder, in the mod file, in the SES file. I think I want to replace that with some kind of eco-friendly like stats, just like what Driving Bro has in his trucks. Something like that I think would be nice. Yes, Paco, that's an insult, but I warned you not to say things like that. I'll have to time you out for a while. Sorry. But that's like the 5th time already. So please avoid saying things like that. You never heard the language. Yeah, hello is kumusta. It's like como estas in Spanish, so there are a lot of similarities. Welcome to Clumsy Tours. How do we say that? Don't really say welcome in Filipino. How do I translate that? Not directly. I'm not sure. I can say something else. Good morning is magandang umaga. Maganda is good or beautiful. So maganda means beautiful. That's also what you say when you see like a beautiful lady. Ang ganda mo. You're beautiful. Something like that. Thank you for following, man. Appreciate it. I actually had an episode in YouTube. It was an April Fool's joke, and I said in that video, from this episode onwards, I'm going to start speaking only Filipino. And people just raged. They just, okay, unsub, unfollow. You don't listen to your audience. You don't listen to your viewers. All the rage in the world I got from that video. And then a few number of people, a select number of people realized, okay, it's April 1. It's probably an April Fool's joke. But yeah, a lot of people didn't, and they totally raged on me. I think I lost a few subscribers there. But yeah, that entire episode I spoke in Filipino. It's a bit weird for me, honestly. I've been recording for more than a year in English, and doing a video in Filipino, Tagalog, in Filipino is a bit weird. Maganda stream, yes, something like that. Yeah. Thanks, man. The views are amazing on the E134 from Stavanger to Oslo as well. Stavanger to Oslo. Ah, nice. Didn't we go through there? I think we went through there in the main series. Yeah, that was definitely something. You watched a video of mine that listed the new cities in 2.2, and you tried to name all of them in one breath. Yeah, I can imagine. It's gonna be pretty complicated, the pronunciation and stuff. Engine braking and retarder. Yeah, from Driving Bro as well, I realized that, you know, the rev range where we see the RPMs, the tachometer, 93 euros, that's not bad. You see the green, the blue, and the red range, It appears that the blue range is the one for engine braking. That's why when we start engine braking, like for example, I go and do engine braking right now, it would go to that blue range automatically, and then it would shift down and remain in that blue range all the time. Yeah, so apparently that's what it is for. That's the indicator for the blue ones. I always thought that was like a warning. I honestly thought I was Spanish. I do have some Spanish blood because the Spanish people were in the Philippines for a long time. I don't know, 300 years or something. Got to go to sleep. Thanks a lot, Rohan. See you around, and thanks for staying so long. Polish city names, oh definitely. Too many consonants, right? Too many consonants. This is the only country where I see, yeah, roundabouts inside tunnels. Feels so strange, but it's super cool. Okay, cool. This is like this is a very memorable bridge. Too bad you don't have the French DLC yet. I think it goes sale oftentimes now. You might be able to get in one of those sales. Okay, let's take a photo here. I think that would be nice. Until now I don't know how to pronounce that Lodz thing. I always forget. Wok or wood, which you won't be able to see all those lovely roads and cities. Yeah, maybe it's the perfect time to get into it. Phew! Amazing bridge. Remove the blur. How do we make this work? Something like so, probably. Although that would hide the truck, so let's go in this side. That looks much more beautiful. Oh yeah, definitely. Take that. And one wider. You pronounce it with a G in the end. Wooge or Woog. Probably Wooge. Oh, that looks good as well. Take that. SG, yeah, like Stettin. I think that's how you pronounce Stettin. Like SH, but I think also with a T. Stettin. I'm not really sure as well, but that's my best bet on it. I love the lights here. The lights are nice, very nice. I wonder if it's also like that in real life. Oh, this tunnel feels like something out of Lord of the Rings. We don't have those fancy lights anymore. And is that a roundabout? I think it is. Okay, slow down. It is really pronounced watch. You learned to pronounce it from Kiralis. Oh, did he mention it out? That's cool. He would know, huh? Being a Polish guy and all. So it's watch. Or W as in watch or watch? Man, that's like the most insane pronunciation spelling ever. Nothing like it at all. Welcome back, Scenic Juice. The first one, which, okay. Wow. How the heck does that translate into which? I wonder. Yeah, the Polish really have some strange rules when it comes to pronunciation, huh? You would immediately know a Polish name by the number of consonants in it. The number of consonants next to each other, especially. Your mom pronounces it as woof. What, like a dog? Hey clan, how are you? Thanks for joining. You had a hard time learning to say thank you in Polish when you were there for a business trip. Actually, I went there before, but until now I don't know any Polish word, maybe except tak. Tak is yes. Yeah, that's the only thing I know. And no is nie. Because I bought some sparkling water. I bought some bottled water, and you had to look if it's like gazowana, something like that, which means sparkling, or nie gazowana, which is not sparkling. Tak. Yeah. He pronounced as which, man, that's so insane. Movie means say. What do you mean, Liver? Hey, hello? Why is it so... Is this a steep slope? Oh yeah, it is. It is a steep slope. I like our truck. So yeah guys, I'm not sure if the sound that you're hearing, the engine sound, is from Krishboom or from default SES. I have a hunch that it's default SES because it's a new engine for 2017. And Krishboom's sound mod might not include that yet. But considering the quality, I think it's pretty spot on. Maybe if it's SES, they know how to do it now. I mean, they discovered Krishboom's secret or something. You only remember the pronunciation. Yapko is apple. Rushka is pear. That's nice, you know the fruit names, huh? Did you buy a lot of those back there? Welcome back, Paco. Glad the timeout is done. You play Pokemon Go every day. The bot is bilingual like me. Yes. The bot reflects my filtering. That's ideally the case. Slow down a bit here, just a tad. Just one level of retarder. Just to control our descent. Oh yeah, this is the insane loop. Look at this, guys. I saw this before when recording. Look at that. It's like a roller coaster back there. So I'm assuming we're going there, going straight through and then looping like this, and then curving. Insane. 800 seconds. Thank you for the follow. Man, thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the follows today. Got a lot of followers, man. That must be the magic of ProMods. Actually worked with a brewery with some Polish guys. Ah, I see. It's nice. Were they hard drinkers? I remember they loved their vodka. They had a special vodka there. Can't remember really, but I think it's the one with the leaf in it. There's one piece of leaf that goes with the vodka, and I think that's the signature vodka they have. Good to go. Oh, okay. We didn't really see the loop so much because it was under the tunnel. But apparently it was going under the mountain. It's going through the mountain, to be more specific. Our trailer doing fine. Yep, curving just perfectly. Loop-de-loop. It's fun to say in different voices. Distillery. Ah, I see. They didn't drink too much at work. Well, that's good. That would have been the disaster otherwise, I guess. But in the evenings, Yeah, I think they like to go drinking. At least some of the people I worked with, they like to go to this to they like to do some like bar hopping, where they take a few vodka shots in one bar, jump to the next one, take a few shots there, and move to the next one, like a sampler kind of thing. It was very tiring for me. I mean, like, for me personally, I would have stayed just in one place and just drank all I wanted in there, but it seemed like they wanted to go and explore as many bars as possible. Maybe compare the goods, the drinks they have. "4:30 and didn't shower." What do you mean? Thank you for following, man. Thank you for the follow, guys. I think I forgot one person there. I would love to call out your names, but I'm trying to keep it safe in case you're a lurker. So if you do want to get your name mentioned, please say hi in chat. Otherwise, no problem. Thank you for the follow, regardless. Man, the view here is just breathtaking. Totally breathtaking. You had tons of distilled stuff around, so you didn't have to go drinking. That's true. It's good that you were able to sample your own stuff, though. Like, did you have a privilege, or were you kind of sneaking it off, just tasting it for science? Your brother-in-law came to your house once to pick up a package, and he left plastered. Why? What do you have in your house? What kind of drinks do you have there? Thank you for following, man. Whoop, 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 going a bit beyond there. Yeah. Feel free to say hi in chat so I can call out your name. It's 10:30 in Singapore. Yep, you got it. 6-hour difference, but that becomes 7 hours when the daytime summer, the DST. Yeah, daylight savings time, something like that. And when the DST runs out or gets taken off, or whichever, I always get confused. But between March to October, we're at a 6-hour difference. Between November or October to Feb or March, it's around 7 hours, I think. Can't really remember every time when the DST shifts. Thank you for following. Thank you, guys. Wow. Thanks for the support, everyone. Means a lot. Didn't really expect that many followers today. Oh my goodness, is that a real name? Your boss was so kind to let us taste all the good stuff. That's a great boss. Now that's a great boss, yeah. Oh, would have been very nice to work there, I can imagine. Lanfair Wales. What the heck is that? Is that a name? Your dad was brewing some homemade wine. Hey, Nani. Thank you, but sorry, I can't allow that. It's a family-friendly chat, so you might have to filter your words a bit. But yes, thank you. Very awesome graphics indeed. Very nice scenery here in Norway. I stop at 11, so we stop in around 30 minutes. Thank you for following, Nani. Appreciate that. And sorry for removing that message. Hope you understand. Good. Oh, look at that view. My goodness, so good. This isn't exactly ProMods 2.20 content, but still, that is one breathtaking view. I would love to drive here in real life. Yes, you can go to the shower at 5. We would be finished by then. It's a town on the Isle of Anglesey in Wales. Why do they punish themselves with that kind of long name? Brits usually call it Llanfair PG. Well, that's much easier, definitely. There's a longer town name in New Zealand. My mind won't take it. Probably not, yeah. Take a shower and sleep. It's a good plan. Or you can just go to sleep and take a shower when you wake up. Either way. Your uncle is in Norway since 2 months. How is he liking it so far? Didn't know there was a traffic light here. Would have helped. An early sign would have helped. Why is it so dark? That's the truck for anyone who wanted to see. Having some plain white trailers and a classy looking DAF Euro 6 facelift. He is on holiday, loves it. Computer from NASA. No, it's mainly the game. My PC doesn't even have that much of a good graphics card anymore. I only have a GTX 970 and it's like 2 years old. So you can definitely get better graphics and better frame rate with a newer card and better processor. My CPU is only an i5. You could go and get an i7 and get even better performance. So it's mainly the game that's doing this, not my monster PC. He loves it. Nice. How are the people? Are the people nice, or are they kind of I don't know what to expect with how do you say people from Norway? What do you call them? Norse? Norwegians, probably. He learned the language and he enjoys each trip. That would be very helpful, I can imagine. Yeah. That would be so nice when you go somewhere and you know how to speak their language. It would be so easy. Like here in Singapore, I've been here for 4 years. They speak mostly English, but sometimes they do speak Mandarin. A lot of people speak Mandarin or Malay, and I don't know either. So I can understand them in English, but not in Malay or Mandarin. And sometimes I also have a hard time understanding them in English, because some people have very strong accents, and I believe it or not, 4 years here, I'm still not used to the accent. I don't really go out that much. You've never seen better quality. I'm from Singapore, Nanix. The beautiful graphics is probably due to the map itself is beautiful, but it's also mainly due to Foggy Weather 2.0. It's a mod made by Scania Trucker or Kirill. This mod changes the climate, the colors, and makes it more realistic. That's probably why it looks so good. Unfortunately, this mod is not yet publicly released. So it's still in pre-beta. He's given me early access to it, so I can show it to you guys. But in terms of availability, you cannot download it yet. But for sure, I will let you guys know when it is available, because I do want to share it with you guys. I'm sure you'll love it too. But yeah, it's an absolute game changer, this Foggy Weather 2.0. It just makes the game so much more realistic than it already is. And I don't think I can play the game without it anymore. Actually, when I watched some videos of ETS2, I immediately noticed the difference, and I was like, it doesn't look so good when it doesn't have Foggy Weather 2.0. Okay, I think we're almost at Stavanger. Nanix. There we go. Stavanger. Commune? You're from Poland. Oh, nice. You have a Polish person here. thank you for being on the stream. It's quite a late hour. And why are we not delivering to Stavanger directly? There? Oh, it's out of the way here. Okay, okay, that's fine. Poland, France, USA, Singapore. Yeah. Very multicultural audience we have here so far. The deep sleeper. Quiet, quiet. Don't finish saying. Didn't say anything, guys. Thank you for following, man. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Sorry if I kind of spoiled it just a little, not fully. Thank you, appreciate it. Sometimes it slips my mind. Let's let this guy pass. Oh, and let's let everyone pass. Oh, he's actually giving me way. Thank you. Wow. Pretty brilliant AI, huh? You wanna emigrate from Poland for a better life. Yeah, that's not a bad thing to do. It also is a very good experience, even if you immigrate or try working in a different country, just to feel it, just to feel the difference. And if you like it, stay. If you don't like it, go. But it's a good experience nonetheless, because it teaches you how to live independently. It teaches you how to survive, yeah, without relying on others. And it teaches you the culture of that new country you've been in. So it's a very hope I don't hit that sign. I kinda hit it. Crap. Yeah, it's a very good experience, I must say. That's actually what I'm doing right now. Eventually I plan to go back to the Philippines, but currently I'm in Singapore and I'm loving it here. Oh, look at that view, guys. Maybe let's take one more shot, huh? Good. It's time to park this thing. And parking, I'm not really looking forward to. A lot of English words. In France, the life is hard and dangerous. I guess I can imagine. When we went to Paris, it was a bit scary at night at some areas. And it's raining again. Why? Okay, fine. Okay, we will not be able to take that photo anymore, unfortunately, but fine. Alright, there we go. Should be good enough. Yep, the trailer is doing just fine. Oh, kinda missed it. In your dream, Australia is really nice country. Yeah, the visa for being an immigrant, yeah. I guess they do have their own requirements. I have a lot of friends who immigrated to Australia. They are liking it. They are liking it very much. Oh, wait a minute. Why do we have this simple parking right here? I don't think I like that. I think I want an advanced parking since we have some time still. Let's try to change that if it works. G, simple doubles parking. Simple parking doubles. Default is 1. Let's make it 0. That didn't change at all. Let's go and pick something. It might be too late now. Crap. Should have done that beforehand. Where was it? Skilled parking, random parking. Always select. Can I still select it? Might be too late. Oh, there we go. So there's the sewer plate. Was casting earlier. Now you see the sewer plate properly. So you don't have to teleport. It's just a real sewer plate for immersion purposes. Just a marker there. There you go. That one, or that one. Yes, I can do anything. Let's try that. 170 XP. Phew. Wow, that's a huge boost in XP. That means we need to reverse this double trailer. This tandem with a dolly. You travel around the world with your parents because your dad is an airline pilot. Oh, that's so nice. That's very good. You get to be exposed to a lot of different cultures. I actually end up becoming more understanding that way. Neighbor just texted you saying he's bringing the vacuum back. You guys are close, huh? Can you also enter their house without any announcement? Like just enter directly? I have to admit, I'm not sure how to do this. You might have to teleport from time to time to reset. So if I want to steer you, I think I have to do it like this. No, it's too early. That's too early. Let's go back here. So because there is a dolly, the reversing is inverted. Right, it's steering the way you want it. Now reverse. One sec guys, alright. This starting to take shape, but not so much yet. Bring your cars to safety. Start steering like mad. I think that's a bit too much. Okay, let's try this again. So the key, I think, is not to make so much a sharp turn with these dollies. Nanix. Language. Cannot allow that. Might have to time you out if that continues. I play ETS2, ATS, Transport Fever, and other things. Mostly simulation games and city builders. You are third cousins. Ah, okay. So that makes a lot of sense, Shane. Yeah. So it's just not... You are related, right? Yeah. That's right. I remember from your camping trip. Okay, I think that's okay. And then it's turning again like so. Are we gonna hit the other trailer? Yes, we are. Go back. No problem, Alex. Driving wheel, I have the G27. Man, this is really hard, huh? So if I want you to steer to the other side, I go here. Right? Now you're steering like I want you. And go back again. That's too much. Yeah, air pressure is running out. because of too much braking. Wow, this is really hard, huh? It's certainly a different concept. If we continue this... thank you for following, man. Sorry, I might be getting a bit behind on the chat. Yeah, you see, you can't really steer so hard. I mean, if you want to go one way, you have to steer and then stop, and then wait for the changes to apply, like a few seconds. It's not instant. So it throws me off every single time. There, that looks good. Might need you to go a bit sharper though. Just a tad. Is that good enough? Or not? That looks good to me. Maybe not. Okay, let's adjust more. But good thing is we're getting close. The straighter it is, the easier it will be. So now that it's more or less straight, should be a lot easier. And from here, I guess we can just go straight back. From the front, it looks like you're a young person. While in profile, I see more your age. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, but thank you for your honesty. Okay, let's go straight here. Oh, no. That's not straight enough. Crap, low air pressure. You used to practice this kind of parking with your matchbox trucks. I think it's very useful. Yeah, at least there isn't a random stranger barging into your house and borrowing appliances. That's true. Yeah, a relative is more, at least it's more fine. It's a compliment. Thank you. Ah, why I don't have the white line. So you can go to the Steam Workshop and download the immersion mod. So that this is part of it. Instead of having the white lines, you see those cones, which are more realistic. Because I don't want to have any floating icons or unrealistic stuff on my screen. Is that straight enough? That should be straight, but let's try to watch it. Super slow. Still low air pressure? So I think I can go a bit here. That's pushing me away. Let me see. So if I want to move the trailer like that, I have to steer to the left. Because it's inverted. You'd call those floating icons futuristic. Yeah, I guess you could look at it that way. But if you're looking at realism, then you want something that's there. And for me personally, I like the cones better. But yeah, to each his own. You can, next you can go and type !mods. That will gain you access to my entire mods list. Okay, that's so off now. Crap. Let me turn off the realistic air pressure. There you go. Thanks. So that should give you the list of all the mods I have. Look for the immersion mod or immersion or immersive. That's the one. That should have a link to the Steam Workshop. Remove the air brakes simulation because I don't want to keep on stopping and losing my momentum. Okay. So with that, can we just reverse in a straight manner? It's still steering, huh? Crap, I hate this. Okay, that one. That will do nicely. Not really. Man, reversing with a dolly really is hard. It's good that we had some buffer time here. We will really need it. Okay, I think that should be okay. That's still not good enough. There we go. I'm okay with that. It's not straight enough. It's not fully straight, but it's okay. I'll accept that. Thanks, man. Hope it helps, Anix. That's a ton of mods. Okay, good. Yeah, parking with tandem's really hard. Now we did get 15% damage back in the 28k penalty. Back in the ferry, back in Iceland. So we lost majority of the XP. That's fine. It's the experience in real life and it's the views that we've seen. That's what's important. Now, I think we can go here in town, just drive around, explore that, sleep, and call it an episode, yeah? Let's call it a stream. Can I go here? Thank you, that way, so I can unlock that as well. Almost out of fuel, that is true. Yeah, 15.9. The ferry was harsh. Our trailer couldn't fit in the ferry a while ago. Not much is left, that's true. This is kinda cute now too, without a tandem trailer. Still have something at least. I like that. I like having this kind of truck. I wish SES would implement something fully and not just a mod. Renar Logistics. Let's see, I think we need to fuel up. Yeah, it still feels a bit heavy, even without the trailer. It must be the truck weighing a bit heavier than a normal truck. That might be into the physics as well. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm not carrying anything. It feels like my trailer still has some goods in it. That's how it feels in terms of weight. Oh yeah. Yeah, SES is awesome that way. They actually encourage the usage of mods because it definitely helps them out. Like imagine if there was no ProMods. Yeah, that would be troublesome. Engine braking. I love that sound. Okay, good. Most of my mods are disabled. Yes, Just the active ones. I disabled a lot because of 1.28. Good. Don't even think about it. Thank you. Yeah, the AI in this game is pretty tolerable. It's not perfect, but it's a lot smarter than other games, definitely. Yes, because of 1.28. Not all mods are compatible, and sometimes it doesn't fit. Like, for example, if you have a tandem like this, if you have a tandem truck and trailer, it would not support the custom trailers, the custom mod trailers, because it wouldn't transform those into a tandem type trailer. So it wouldn't make any sense to have them. So I removed all of those. You just disabled the Jazzy Cat cargos. Yeah, I also did in this profile. Alright. Have a good night, Paco. Or actually, good morning. Have a good morning. And enjoy your shower and sleep. Thank you for staying as long as you did. Actually, you stayed the entire stream. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. And looking forward to seeing you again next time. Jollibee stuff, I made that my own. It's just a simple reskin. It was way before the advanced trailer coupling was implemented. And Jollibee is the most famous fast food chain in the Philippines. It even beats McDonald's back at home. So it's a very it's a very strong fast food chain. It even has some branches abroad already in other countries where there are a lot of Filipinos. Like here in Singapore, we have like 2 Jollibee branches. So I made their skin like that. Just a simple box type trailer with Jollibee skin. I got comments that it still works, but for sure it doesn't work with advanced trailer coupling. Or wait a minute. Maybe it does, huh? Maybe it does. Because all I did is a reskin, and if the entire model changed for advanced trailer coupling, mine should have changed along with it. So I'm not really sure. You can test it out. I haven't tried it since then, but yes, that might be a thing. Jollibee spaghetti, yes, you know it, Jane. And the Jollibee chicken joy, that's the number one thing. The chicken is something. Even foreigners like it. Some foreigners. Man, that made me hungry. It's your guys' fault. I'm super hungry now. And actually haven't had breakfast yet. I'm actually on this intermittent fasting type of diet where I try not to eat in the morning and then I eat it at lunch. It's a bit radical, but there is a whole concept behind it. Oh, I remember this place. Take note of that, guys. Let's wait for a car. This is the magical platform 3 and what was that? Something in 3/4, like in Harry Potter. Let's wait for a car there. Come on, guys. Don't embarrass me. Okay, there's one coming. Look at this. Look at this. Now you see him. Now you still see him. Now you see him. And now you don't. I'm not sure what the deal there is. Must be a disconnected road or something. Such a shame. Oh, and then look at that sky. Beautiful. Foggy weather sky. I actually think Kirill should rename his mod from Foggy Weather because it might be a bit misleading to other people. I'm not sure if he has any idea or if he has any interest in changing the name. I wouldn't have an idea what to name it, but Foggy Weather seems misleading for new people. If you ever want to Jollibee, you'd have to fly to Singapore. I think there's one in the US. Might be in Canada as well because we do have a lot of Filipinos in Canada. But I'm not really sure. Thank you for following, man. I almost pronounced your name. Good thing I remembered at the last minute. So apparently we don't need to sleep anymore because it's daytime anyway. And we didn't need to refuel across that entire trip, which is interesting. I think we're good. Rain stopped finally, and we are good to go. I'm not actually sure if that's from the DLC or from ProMods. Oh, there's a Norway flag here. Nice. Ooh, we fit right in the parking slot. Cool. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I actually was recording a few episodes yesterday. I reported some bugs to Bricks from ProMods. I emailed him with some details. Hopefully they managed to fix it before the release. Anyway, that is going to be it for now, guys. Thank you everyone for staying with me. It was an awesome stream. So many followers, so good interactions. Thank you for participating and for lurking and being there. And thank you for the sub as well. We got one sub today, Peterbilt. Yes, thank you, and hope to see you around more. As a reminder, I will be out next week, unfortunately, but I will have videos ready for you. So go and check out my YouTube channel below. It will have daily videos featuring mostly ETS2 and some Transport Fever videos for next week as well. But mostly ETS2. Main series and Trucker for Hire mix-up. And thank you for that. Thank you for those last minute follows. Thank you guys. You made it. I would love to say your names, but yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Orange. Right. Nanix, sorry, yeah, there's no command, but there is, if you look at the panel below, I should make a command, huh? Yeah, there's a panel below for social media. There's the first line I think says YouTube. That makes you go to the YouTube channel, or you can just go to youtube.com/the Clumsy Geek Gaming. Thanks, man. Thanks, everyone, and have a good night. Have a good morning wherever you are. Catch you next week. Thanks, and bye-bye. Clumsy trucking, everyone. See you soon. Let me see. Hopefully this is right. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.